Aquarius, welcome back to the channel. Monica LUVE here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for August. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Aquarius, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge is the Strength. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups upright. Okay, so your biggest challenge here, Aquarius, has a lot to do with the Strength. Now, some of you are dealing with a Leo, or this could just simply be, you know, the season that we're in with the Strength card. Some of you could have a rising Leo energy, or you could have a moon in Leo, or you could also be dealing with a Leo, okay? And we're going to find out more about why the Strength is your challenge. Oftentimes when the Strength is your challenge, it means finding the inner strength to overcome something. So we're going to talk about that and see. Now, in the recent past, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and you have the Sun. So in the recent past, I feel with the Five of Cups here, there was definitely this feeling of abandonment, this feeling of, you know, letting go of something or disconnecting from something. And some of you went back to this person or went back to this situation because it really made you feel happy in some way, shape, or form. So there was this on and off energy here in the past of reconciling and then not reconciling, leaving, disconnecting, coming back. And we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Three of Swords, the Star, and you have the Six of Swords. Again, a lot of you are choosing to disconnect from a situation, person, place, or thing because it's not supporting you anymore. It's not supporting your future goals. It's not supporting what it is that you want. Some of you really need to heal. Like, you really need to take time out from a situation that hurt you. And no matter how much you try to maybe fix the situation, the only way to fix the situation is by disconnecting from it. And that's what I feel is happening for you. And we're going to talk more about that in a moment. Now, in the near future, you have the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Something here is coming to an end in the near future. I'm just going to put this out there, and it's not going to resonate with all of you, but some of you are giving someone a chance after chance after chance after chance, and no matter how many chances you give this person, they still mess up. Okay, this could be a Taurus that you're dealing with, could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A lot of you are tired and you're done, okay, is what I'm seeing. I do see unexpectedly an apology coming in. That's what you don't see coming. Somebody here is really, really remorseful. They're making a confession, and this is somebody who you've had issues with, someone here who doesn't take action, you know, somebody here who is messy, somebody here who is not consistent with you, and a lot of you are getting tired of it. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the Strength. So the Strength is clarified by the Eight of Wands. You have the Six of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yes. So your biggest challenge here is a lot to do with you moving into a new direction. You're letting it be known. You may be communicating this in the month of August and saying, look, I need to move on with my life. I need to move forward. You're disconnecting from something, and it's been very difficult to do that. However, your biggest challenge here is to communicate effectively, especially closer to the end of August, because Mercury is going to be going retrograde. It's already in its shadow period. So there's a lot of this slowdown that's happening where, you know, Mercury is getting ready to retrograde, and you want to make sure that in August, if you are traveling, that you are clear on your travel plans and you're clear on this new direction that you want to take. Spirit is saying your biggest challenge here is to find the inner strength to make this happen and do this. But what is going to be most important for you is clear and effective communication in order to make plans to move into this new direction. Okay. Some of you choose to move into this new direction without planning, without communicating, and that's not a good thing, because when Mercury finally goes retrograde, it will affect you. you, okay? Especially because your ruler is currently in Taurus, and this is squaring your sun, your moon, and rising, and it is going to be affecting you in some way, shape, or form. But if you are clear on what it is that you want, and you're clear on your travel plans and this new direction that you're but you're planning on doing, then I see it being successful for you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing as your challenge. Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups. In the recent past, somebody here left you, okay? Or you left them, but I'm getting that this person left you in the recent past. It's like they abandoned you or left you, and you came to some sort of realization that you don't necessarily need to be married to this person or be in a relationship with them. Even if you are in a relationship or a marriage, a lot of you started to realize that the main focus needs to be on yourself, that the only person who can truly make you happy is yourself, okay? So depending or relying on somebody else, especially if you were married to this person, expecting this person to bring you happiness. Of course, they want to do that, but some of you may have not felt satisfied by this person. You may have felt like this person wasn't giving you everything that you needed in the past. And what's interesting here, Aquarius, is a lot of you went back to this person. You ended up going back and being with them anyways in the past, because you believed that in the past that there was an opportunity for you and this person for things to come back together and to be positive here. Okay, so there was a reconciliation, even though you may have not felt 100% satisfied with this person. Okay. Now in the present moment, you're hurt, or if this isn't you, somebody here is really hurt with the Three of Swords. Tell me more about the Three of Swords in the present moment for Aquarius. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles. You have the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands. So in the present moment, some of you are dealing with a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini. This person hurt you, okay? Or something happened where you felt this pain. It's like, I feel this pain. You know, this person either cheated, lied, they were dishonest. Some of you found this person cheating like on you in your house with someone else. That could be the case as well too. That's not for all of you. But there was, or there is currently in the present moment, some sort of disappointment. And a lot of you are saying to yourself, should I really leave? Like, should I go? This is why your challenge is the Six of Swords, because, you know, you may be having a hard time communicating with this person who cheated or lied or who's dishonest or who hurt you, or there's something that this person did to you, and it's like they're almost acting as if, you know, it wasn't a big deal. And you may be saying, this is a freaking big deal. Like, I'm going to disconnect from this situation. I don't want to be involved in this anymore. Tell me more about the Star in the present moment for Aquarius. Why is it here? You have the Queen of Cups, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that this person's trying to make an apology to you. Somebody here still loves you. They believe that they're meant to be with you forever, that they're meant to be in this long-term commitment with you forever. Others of you, I'm just going to put this out there. Some of you have a new person who's coming in, a new opportunity, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Whoever this person is, they're making an offer to you in the present moment because they feel that you're a part of their future. However, a lot of you are choosing to disconnect from this situation because you are so hurt over what happened in the situation. Let me know what happened in the comments. Why are you so hurt? What happened between you and this person? Okay, because you're leaving or disconnecting. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, and the Moon. Secretly, I don't think you're telling anybody this. You know, this full moon that just happened in your sign, something happened around this full moon that you may have said to yourself, enough is enough. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. And you haven't spoken to anybody about this. I think this is an internal thing that's happening for you. August is a very, very potent month for you, Aquarius, because you're finally disconnecting from something completely. And I don't think you're telling people that you're doing this, because if you tell people you're doing this, everyone's going to say, no, 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 what are you doing? You know, and they may talk you out of this. So a lot of you it's like you're done. You've had enough. Not only, I think the real big reason why you're disconnecting or leaving is because you want to work on your inner self. You want to heal. You want to focus on you. Because again, something happened here in the past where you realize, yeah, okay, maybe I'm married, maybe I'm in a commitment, but I'm not satisfied. Maybe I need to satisfy myself. There's something here about cheese. Some of you are eating cheese to comfort yourself. Okay, you're eating cheese to comfort yourself. And some of you are eating very strong cheese. Like it's very, very strong, like sharp cheese that you're eating to deal with this pain. But one thing that I can tell you, and I'm just going to say what I'm seeing in the cards. You all know I don't make this stuff up. I just read the cards based on, you know, what I'm seeing. But for you, what I'm really strongly getting, Aquarius, is whatever it is that you're moving towards, whatever you're moving away to move towards something new, it's a positive thing. So even if you decide to disconnect and not really say anything, there will come a point where, you know, you will have to communicate about how you feel. And a lot of you are afraid to do that because you think that every time you talk, people don't listen to you, they don't care. It's like not a big thing. But I think for you, secretly moving away and disconnecting from the situation is going to be something that you do temporarily. Eventually, you're going to have to speak up and say, you know what, this is what I'm planning or deciding to do. Because some of you are afraid, like I said, that if you move or you disconnect, people are going to judge you or they're going to talk you out of doing it. So I feel like for you in the present moment, there's a huge opportunity when you decide to disconnect from something, even if it's temporary, to work on yourself and heal yourself. And that's what I'm seeing in the present moment. Now, in the near future, something does come to an end because I feel like you are going to communicate and you're going to let this person know, hey, this is what I've been thinking. This is what I've been doing. I don't think you're going to tell this person right away. I think it's going to happen over time. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords for Aquarius in the near future. High Priestess, the Sun, and the Magician. Wow. Okay. So you're manifesting your happiness here. And you see the High Priestess, she's very quiet. The High Priestess does not go around, you know, exposing herself and letting everybody know what she's doing. You're in the High Priestess energy here in the near future, okay? Especially with Saturn, you know, in Pisces. Saturn is one of your rulers. Uranus is the main one, but before Uranus was discovered, you know, Saturn was very much connected to your sign. So you're very much in this High Priestess energy in the near future. The Sun here being here is indicating to me, you know, that you're very much focused on your happiness. And what's really important here is something comes to an end because you're putting yourself first. Magician and the Sun. This is you putting yourself first and saying, well, what do I need? What do I need to manifest to make myself happy? And what's interesting when all this happens, you know, an offer is coming in, but again, that offer that's coming in is not one that you feels good enough for you. So what you're learning in August, especially with the Sun being in your 7th house, if you're a rising Aquarius, is you can't expect the other person to give you what you need. You need to give yourself what you need. And when you respect yourself, love yourself, and you put yourself on that pedestal, and it's not narcissistic to do that, this is about you taking care of yourself and not expecting someone else to do it. When people see that you respect yourself and you put yourself on a high level, they have no other choice but to respect you. And I think that's what you're learning here, okay? Let's get some advice for you. What's the advice for Aquarius? The advice for you is the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, the Knight of Pentacles and the Judgment. Your biggest piece of advice here is to recognize who you are. You have the ability to stand on your own 2 feet, to do the things that you want to do. You're not weak if you do things by yourself. You're not any less than anybody else by doing that. This is about you recognizing the changes that are happening in your environment, the changes that are happening around you with the people that you involve yourself in. This is about you setting an example, Aquarius, and showing people, look, part of your existence as an Aquarius is to be independent, but to still have that network of people around you. This is about you slowly moving towards the changes that are necessary in your life as you start to realize, because there's something over the month of August that you're realizing, and it's a big realization, it's a big change, but it's not about you rushing to do these changes, but to gradually, slowly do these changes so that when people see you do these changes, they're not drastic. Because some of you are doing some drastic changes and everybody's questioning you and it's affecting your ability to make this change that you want to do. And there's nothing wrong with this change. If this is something that you personally want to do, it's your choice, right? It's not something that I can make a decision for you or anybody else. Of course, hopefully you're over the age of 18 and you're making some whatever decision you're making. But this is about you gradually making the changes that are necessary in your life to get to this place of being the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is someone who is very independent and she has her own thing and she's doing her own thing. And that's what I feel is a big part of your advice. Okay. So I hope this reading helped, Aquarius. Thanks so much for tuning in and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.